Hello, it's Nadine from Grid 33 Design. I'm here today to show you how to use a tool called Canva, which is a great way to quickly put together graphics for your website, your blog, your Facebook page, anywhere really that you want to use a graphic to engage with your audience and also to get people to take action, the action that you want them to take, obviously. So I've logged into Canva. I probably should have logged out to show you how to do that, but you can either sign in with your Facebook account, which I'll show you has a couple of extra added benefits later, plus is also really easy if you're already signed in on the computer, or you can create an account with your email and password. So I'm just going to click on this Connect with Facebook button so that I connect. As you can see, I'm already signed into Facebook over the side here, so that's recognized me. So now I can see that all the past designs that I've created using Canva, both here on my computer at home or on other computers, say at work, etc., the designs come with me, so that's a really good one as long as I'm logged in, so I can access them from anywhere. And I can go back to previous ones and modify them if I want to, but today I'm going to just show you how to quickly create a new design from scratch. And we start using these great templates that Canva's provided up the top here. So you'll see some recognizable ones that could take your interest, depending on what you're wanting to create for today. But I thought today we would just create the Facebook cover, because the Facebook cover page is something that a lot of people will want to update regularly. It's nice to keep your Facebook cover fresh and also to add timely information such as any events or anything that you've got going on in your business. So let's start off with a Facebook cover. So if I just click Facebook cover, when I hover over it, you can see that it's going to give me those dimensions, which is the great dimensions that we want for Facebook. I'll just show you the Facebook cover image just in case you're not completely familiar with what it was. This is Amy Porterfield. So Amy Porterfield has a lot of great resources and training on using Facebook for marketing to your customers. And this is her Facebook page. This section up the top here is her Facebook cover photo. So you can see with the recent changes to Facebook, we now have a few extra things which are kind of going to be sitting over the top of our cover photo. So we have to remember when we're creating our cover photo that we want to kind of keep things out of the range of our, what's this called? Like our little avatar, and also our name and our business type, and also the like, follow and share buttons. So they'll automatically sit on top of our cover photo, and there's nothing that we can do to change that, so we just have to live with it. There'll also be, and it's not so easy to see here, but there's kind of like a transparent black shadow at the bottom of the cover photo as well. So if, like Amy, you kind of tend to use the center and more up the top kind of areas of your cover photo to put any kind of text or the actual call to action that you want to put in, and also kind of the key parts of your photo so that they're not covered by any of this automatic stuff that Facebook's going to add on for us. So if we hop back into Canva now, you'll see that it's actually opened a new tab. It's given me a fresh canvas to start my Facebook cover photo. Canva have very helpfully just popped in here to show me where the actual avatar photo, and I just can't quite remember what the name of it's supposed to be, but anyway, that's where your profile pic is going to go automatically, so we can see that. And then we just have to kind of keep in mind that we don't want to kind of use this space down the bottom here. So now I have some options to start creating my new Facebook cover photo. So I could choose from these different layouts that Canva already have, and I could pretty much just take any of these and then change the text on them if they were going to work for me, and then I could even pull in my own photos, or I could just start from scratch, which is what we're going to do today. So I tend to start down at the bottom here in uploads and work my way upwards. So as I'm building something, so if I go to uploads, I have the option now of uploading my own image, of using images that I've previously uploaded myself, or remember how, because I was connected using Facebook, if I click on this Facebook one, it will also show me any images that I have in Facebook. So my computer's a little bit slow just at the moment, but see, it's bringing up photos now that I've uploaded to Facebook. itself. So that could be handy if you've got some product images or anything like that already that you've uploaded to Facebook and you want to just kind of make a highlight of now. But otherwise, I can take photos that I've already uploaded. And again, sorry, there we go. I can choose photos that I've already uploaded. The other thing that Canva also will allow you to do, and it's another great resource that they have available, is that you can actually use images that they have in their image library. And you'll just have to take my word for it, but down below here, you'll find images. Now those images generally are about $1 each. If you don't have access to a stock image library or you're not taking your own product photos, then that can be a good option. Just as you go to kind of save, you'll, I assume, be charged for those. I haven't actually used that resource, but that's what's available there. But I'm just going to go ahead today and use an image that I've already uploaded and used on a previous image. So I click the image, it pops it over here. A great thing we can do in Canva is it resizes images really well, so you don't have to worry about them getting distorted as you resize them. The resolution stays nice and crisp as I move it around, so you can see that it's really nice for kind of just moving your images around and kind of just placing them where you want to. Now this image probably is a bit big for this space, but we'll go ahead and use that today. Now I've got a few options with that image once I've kind of placed the kind of focus of the image where I want it. When I'm on the image, I've got some other tools that I can use specifically for that selected image. So this filter, there's some nice little different filters that you can apply to the image once you've uploaded it. So you just go along and you can preview them. So just by clicking on them as you go. I might just choose one of these first ones, but you can see there's quite a few of them there available. I might go with this epic one today. You can also further adjust the brightness and contrast, but that's all we need to do right now. You can also, if you click the downward arrow, you can do things like flip the image around if you wanted to have more clear space over here, which we might try at the moment. You can also make the transparency higher or lower if you want to be able to see through the image a little bit. But that's all we need to do right there for that photo. So that's good. That's how my photo is going to sit. The next thing I want to do is start adding some text onto it. So I'll click up to text. I'll just quickly show you the background. I'm not going to use any of these at the moment because my image is basically making all the background. But here you can see some of the images that Canva is providing and see how these ones have $1 over them, whereas these ones have free. So that's the difference there that you can see. So you could use some of these backgrounds if you wanted to, instead of an image or half and half kind of thing. But I won't worry about that now. The next thing I'll go up to is the text. So once again, you'll see these top little text images. They all have free over them, so I can just use any of these ones that I want to. As I go further down, it'll start getting me into paid options. But you can see I've scrolled a fair way down and I've still got a lot of options to choose from. Now, even though these are all set at different colors and have different words and things on them, they are reasonably customizable. So I can change the colors and things as I go. So it's basically just browsing through, finding what you want to kind of overlay, and then just clicking on it. So now I've clicked that hello. I can move it around to position it. Ooh, excuse my computer slowness. I can resize it if I wanted it to be a different size. And like with the image, when I've got it selected, I've got other options up the top here. So I could change the color of that background. I could choose one of these pre-formats, or I could click the plus and that's going to give me a whole heap of other colors if I have a specific color code I want to use, or I can just kind of browse around. But I quite like that color, so I'm going to leave it like that. If I click downwards, I have a couple more options. I can change the transparency, which I might like to do, so I just bring that down a little bit just to kind of pop it down like that. And I also, for this particular scenario, I don't really want it to be a bit of a speech bubble, so I might just take that speech bubble, I might just flip it and then pop it off the actual image. So it's just a bit more like a squashed kind of freehand circle. Now you can see my text is upside down now, so I obviously don't want to do that. Not in this scenario. So I'm just going to delete the text and I'm just going to add my own text on top of that. Okay. As you can see up the top here, we also just had some free text. So we don't actually have to choose one of these little formats down the bottom. If I just pop on text here now, I can just go, I can just write whatever I want. So if we like think back to the Amy Porterfield one, this is a nice kind of clear graphic. She's got free live training. That's to attract your attention. Say, hey, this is what I'm offering and this is what the training's about this time. And then she's giving you a call to action. She's going, click here and you'll find out more about this actual training. So if we kind of look at something like this, we might put free live training as our kind of headline. I want it to stand out a bit more, so using that nice kind of script kind of look is quite nice. What about this one? So you can just kind of try out a couple of them, see how they look for you. Again, I'll change some of the properties of the text while I've got it selected. I might want that a little bit bigger. So I just move it around and just see how it's looking. Again, from the drop down, I've got some things like centering or alignment. If something's not available for this particular font, it'll be grayed out and you won't be able to use it. And then you can also change the transparency. You could move the layer order, that kind of thing. I'm just going to leave this as this is. And I'll also then want to just drag this to move it further up the top. So there's my heading, and that's great. Then I want to add a little bit more text for the actual training course. So let's have a course that we're going to offer, how to make your dreams come true. That sounds like a nice course. I will just select all that text so then I can just start modifying it. I want to make the fonts a bit higher. I want to make it white as well so that it's kind of fitting in. And I'll probably also want to center this text so that it just sits nicely. And then I can move that up there and underneath. So that's all coming together now. As I'm dragging, you can see those little guides that it's giving me. So it's telling me where's the center of the image, where's the center of the dot. So it's helping me line things up nicely so that they kind of sit in a pleasant way. Now I want a button, which is my call to action button. So it's like this click here button. I probably won't use click here. I'll use something like get all the details or find out more or something like that, that kind of lets people know what they're going to get when they click on the link. And once again, I'm just scrolling through trying to find what I think might be a nice background to use for that. You can go a long way down. I did have a little one I was going to use, which I can't see just at the moment. So I might just go back up the top here and just use this pretty basic, what about this one, box. Okay, a text box, that's good. So I'll just double click on, and I was going to do something like find out more. And see how that's resizing around my text, but I want that to actually be a lot smaller than that. Let's see what 21's like. Because I've already got two different fonts that I'm using, I probably want to make this the same as one of them. Too many fonts on a page can get a little bit busy unconsciously to your reader's eye, so you just want to try and restrain yourself with too many fonts, but just use a couple of different ones to make a nice contrast. Now you can see with some of these text boxes, they have their own little internal borders and that kind of thing, which can be a little bit of a pain. So once again, with this text, I could do something like, just make that a little bit bigger. And maybe leave that like that. And then I might want to, I think I'm actually going to make the background of this box white, and I'm going to then have to make the text a different color. So I'll just do that while I'm here. Maybe make that the same color as the main box, and then I will, oopsie, accidentally copied that then. So you can see it's nice and easy to copy, so that's good. I just want to select that and press delete, and then select my other box back again and change this to white. I think I deleted the wrong one then. Okay, so that's cool. And then I've got this little box here that now is going to be that clickable call to action for people. If I can, I'll just make it a little bit smaller. So what you'll do now is just kind of fiddle around with it until it looks pleasing, till you think it's representative of your content. And that's pretty much ready for me now. So we can see that I've left some space at the bottom. Possibly there'll be things going over the bottom of my little circle, but this call to action and the main point of my actual training course will be visible to my people when they upload it onto when I upload it onto my Facebook page. So I'm not sure if you've noticed, but as I've been going along, Canva's actually been saving this for me in the background. So if this says Canva and not save, and I'll make another slight change to see if we can get that to see how that says saving now. So it keeps saving as you go along. So often if your computer crashed or your browser crashed or something, you'll still have this saved in the background. So that's pretty handy. But once I'm ready now to use this and to save it, because it's already been saved, I can just click this link and publish. So the publish is what I'm wanting to actually do. It then gives me a couple of options. So I can, if say I wanted to send this to a colleague to get them to have a look at it before we sent it live, I could just send them this link. And I could click allow anyone with this link to edit, and they would then be able to log into Canva, and they would be able to make some changes, further changes if they thought that that was warranted. Otherwise, if I'm ready just to go ahead, I can click I want to publish an image, which is great for a web, or I can click publish as a PDF, which is good for printing. They're kind of really being quite helpful there, aren't they? And then I also have a few other options, which we won't go into now, but can be quite handy for you at this last stage. So I'm just going to click image because we obviously want this on our website, on our Facebook page. You'll see you're getting a little reminder here that if you have used any of those photos that that you would be charged $1, but I wasn't, so they were free for me. And then depending on which browser you're using, you might have a couple of different options come up now to allow you to save the file that you've just created. So I'm just going to click open with preview, say OK. And in the background my preview is just opening, and I'll be able to check that. But if I'd saved down that photo, I would find a place on my computer that I want to save it, and then I could just upload it. I'd go over to my Facebook page, and then on my own page I would choose to change my Facebook cover and that kind of thing and upload it. So you can see that it's actually pretty easy in a very quick kind of way. You'd be able to create an image for your Facebook page, and the great thing is that now that I've finished that, if I close that particular little Canva that I've created there, back on my home page, I might need to refresh, but this here is actually that design that I've just created. So if I want to make some changes to it, oh there it is. So if I want to make changes to it, I'll just go into it, and I could then go ahead and reuse this for other Facebook covers. So maybe next month I've got a different training course. I might want to slip in a different photo behind it. I'll just show you how easy that is. Maybe next time we'll use this one. Just pop that in. I'll resize it. Da, da, da. There it is, and make a modification to what the actual next training course is. Publish it. So you can see that it's really easy for you to create quick graphics and images for your website, for your Facebook page, for your blog posts, for anything that you're doing. And visual images are a really great way to build engagement with your people, and are an attractive way to showcase your products or your services to people. So I'd encourage you to have a go with Canva, see how you find it, and we'd love to see some of the images you're creating. So if you do go ahead and use it, send us a comment and we'll come over and have a look at what you've been creating. Okay, I hope you found this useful. If you have any questions, please let us know. I'll just let you know also that when you sign up for Canva, they will send you some great tutorials and training for building your skills in Canva. So look out for those as well once you've signed up for your account. Okay, well, you have a great day and keep creating beautifully.